You are so much richer than you even know. And it's the failure to recognize that, which is actually what resists or holds back everything that you want in life, that you want to experience, that you want to get, that you want to create. Because what does it actually mean to be wealthy? If we distill it down into its most essential form and meaning, it's actually the ability to do what we want when we want. And you see, that does not require a lot of money or a lot of resources. It doesn't require all of these limited concepts that we have attributed to what it would mean to be rich, to be wealthy, to be abundant. Because true wealth and abundance is actually creativity. That's the real currency. And the currency that is creativity is actually our own imagination. Our ability to envision and act upon that inspiration is far more valuable than money. The very things that we are waiting to get before we act or before we create or do what we want to do actually then become our limitations, because they're the things that are controlling us and keeping us contained, preventing us from moving in the direction that we want to go in. Your nature is infinite creativity and freedom. And it's only when we lose sight of that and place power into a concept, a limited concept, and a confining belief in ourselves, that we actually then give away our power and hold ourselves into a pattern of thinking that we need something before we can become something, thinking that we need to get something in order to experience something. And this is a difficult thing in our world today with this hyperconnectivity, because we're constantly looking at the way that others do things and the ways that other people have gotten to certain places or have experienced certain things. And then it's so easy to mistake their way for the way, when actually there are so many ways. There are as many ways as there are people to whatever it is that you desire. And it's through that comparison that we limit the possibilities of how we can get there. Truly, anything is possible. But you will only recognize that to the extent that you have conviction in yourself, in your own creative imagination, to envision and then act upon that inspiration. Because if you can imagine it, then you are capable of it, because you would not be able to envision something outside of your own capacity to create. It is the very nature of that thought, of that inspiration, the fact that you have it, that you have access to it, which means that it's possible to create it. So you see, it's your creativity which is the most valuable resource that there is. Your imagination is an infinite currency, which is yours to use freely, to invest in anything that you want. So how are you investing that currency?